Hello everyone, my name is Ethan and welcome back to the TechBerries YouTube channel. And today we got even more screenshots, in-game screenshots, menu screenshots, weapons, alright? Weapon screenshots, everything for Transformers Reactivate. And we're just going to do a very quick weekly roundup today of all the news that we got shared over the past week. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we got the Unblurred screenshots with the health bars, what enemies. We do know it's a third-person shooter. Yes, go away. IGN. So yeah, this first one has Bumblebee in it. Obviously, we saw this one last week, but it was all blurred out and we couldn't make anything out. This is missing particle effects, and also this is pre-alpha gameplay, I believe. And so yeah, this is all pre-alpha gameplay, so that's why it looks so rough. Second screenshot, we've got Ratchet in the city again. Looks very green, but not that bad. It looks a bit better now that it's been unblurred, but still, I don't know, doesn't look the best. You can see the Aegis in the background. We do know that this is in New York, so it could be in Central Park. I don't know. I've never been there. I don't ever want to go to New York. Please don't take me to New York, please. And then we've got the third screenshot here, which is actually Bumblebee in his vehicle mode driving around, and it seems like this is the Fall of Cybertron boost mode that we had in those games, or at least similar to that. We can see abilities and everything in all these screenshots, and yeah, it looks awesome. Next up, we have some very, very early in-game screenshots of menus. This first one, or these first couple, I believe, are pre-alpha. Like this is back when Hot Rod was still just a red version of Bumblebee, because they only had Bumblebee done kind of thing. So yeah, but this looks pretty cool. He's got the Flamer, or the Scorcher, that we'll see later. He's got the Shock Carbine, and he has the what looks like an Energon Axe, but it could possibly be the Gravatic Maul. We'll get into that later. Up next, we have another one closer up. We can see, obviously, red Bumblebee and everything. Shockwave, Ratchet, and a green Shockwave. I don't know who that is. Probably just a placeholder image. Don't worry about it. Next up, we have an in-game screenshot of Bumblebee holding the Shock Carbine, and this looks amazing. Bumblebee looks a lot better in-game than he did in the CGI thing. You know, the legs aren't too bad. And overall, this looks really, really cool. Now, I do want to address something. You won't be able to get multiple versions of Transformers. You can see that there's 2 Ratchets and 2 Bumblebees, I believe. But in the final game, they thought it was too confusing, so they scrapped that, and you can only have one version of the character, which is really nice. We then have some loadouts and everything, some abilities for Bumblebee. He's got Blink and everything. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got Starscream. Starscream is here, and he actually has a half Autobot, half Decepticon symbol in the background. That is really cool. Now, I do want to address something else. There's something weird going on with the eyes of these characters. Starscream has blue eyes, whereas he would usually have red eyes. And Bumblebee has a green eyes, whereas he would usually have blue eyes. So I don't know what's going on with that. That maybe it's a mod or something, or it could just be texture detail being missing or something. I don't know. But it is interesting to know that Starscream is half Autobot, half Decepticon in this game. That's really cool. He's kind of playing both sides, you could say. Alright, and after those screenshots, we now have weapons. We've got some weapons. First up, we have the Shock Carbine. This looks really cool. It's all purple. I do hope we're going to get skins for these weapons. And in the Starscream screenshot, it looks like he has a gray one or a tan one. So hopefully we'll be getting skins, because I don't know about everyone holding a purple gun. But yeah, it's not the worst. It does remind me a bit more of the Photon Burst Rifle from Transformers Fall of Cybertron in its appearance. But maybe that's just because of the scope. Next up, we've got the Metal Storm. Metal Storm looks amazing. I can't wait to be rocking this with Hot Rod or Bumblebee. Definitely a cool looking SMG, and it kind of does resemble the Subsonic Repeater from Fall of Cybertron. After that, we've got the Scorcher. This is like a heavy flamethrower weapon, kind of like from Warhammer, everyone's been saying. So yeah, that's what this is. You could actually see Ratchet holding a blue version of this in his screenshot. Next up, we have the magnetic grenade launcher, and this totally looks like it belongs in Bumblebee's hands. You've got that little bit of Cybertronian text there that just says ammo, which means there's going to be a magazine system to this, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's all bright and yellow and blue, and it's awesome. I love it. Next up, we have the Gravatic Maul, and yeah, did someone say Halo Gravity Hammer? Because that's exactly what this is. This is a Halo Gravity Hammer if you gave it to Grimlock, because it's all red and gold and everything, and it looks awesome. And finally, we have the Energon Brass Knuckles, the Energon Gauntlets. And yeah, these look alright. These look pretty good. I'm probably going to be running them on most of my characters just because I don't know how I feel about melee weapons. I kind of just like it when Transformers punch each other. I think it looks fun. Anyway, that's all the news and screenshots that we have had for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. And before you go, I do want to say something really quick. I don't claim to have gotten any of these screenshots on my own. DPZ Luna, I'll link his channel below. He has been the one generous enough to supply all of these. I know that he's been having problems lately with people taking his work and then passing it off as their own, getting a whole bunch of misinformation out there, and that's just not the case. All right, if you want more, go check his videos out. Go check out his live streams. He's been doing really cool stuff with his Q&A streams, and so yeah, go check him out.